What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode. If you guys aren't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with all of my new content. I've got a lot of new video ideas that I want to put out, so if you don't want to miss out on any of those, I'd suggest you subscribe. But with all that aside, I hope you guys stay tuned and you enjoy today's video. Alright guys, so last year I went down with a group to Oklahoma. We went on a hog hunt, and at least for me anyways, the trip started off a little slow. The first couple days I wasn't really seeing a whole lot, I saw some deer and squirrels and things like that, but no pigs or anything like that. So then it was this really windy night. I went to this tree stand. I don't even know how tall it was. It was way up there. But either way, there's been a bunch of pig sign in there. They're coming in about every other night, it looked like, on the trail cameras. But either way, when I first got there that night, I was sitting there for maybe an hour or so, and here comes this first group. They come in, they're trying to check everything out, but the wind is just swirling so bad that they don't really get comfortable. And while I'm trying to get the camera on them, they're moving around everywhere, so they're not really giving me a shot. They didn't end up staying too long, so I never ended up getting a shot. There weren't any giant pigs in the group or anything like that, really, but it was just kind of neat to see a whole group of them come walking in finally. Later that night, it's almost dark, you can still see a little bit. I start hearing something off to my left, and I look over, and here's this pig coming in. He's just kind of bouncing through the weeds and stuff, so I get my camera set up ahead of time, so that when he walked out, when I finally did get a broadside shot, I'd be able to take the shot. And he's dancing there for a little bit, trying to figure out the wind and everything like that. And eventually he kind of calms down a little bit, starts eating a little bit, and then he gives me a broadside shot. So after that first pig, I was pretty excited about that. Just dropped him right in his tracks. It's still pretty early on. I brought my red light and everything so I could stay there after night to hunt for hogs. It was probably an hour and a half after the sun finally went down. And I couldn't really tell, but I felt like I heard something else coming through the brush. I see a little bit of white coming through the brush, and that's what made it a little bit easier. If it was one of those black or brown hogs, I wouldn't have been able to see him as easily, but I could see his kind of white coloring going through the brush and stuff. So again, I got my camera set up on the feeder so that when he does finally pop out, I can get a good shot on him. Yes. It looked like what he was doing was kind of trying to figure out what was going on. The wind was kind of messing with him, like it was with those ones earlier on. And he was just trying to figure out what's going on with this other pig here. But I'm pretty pumped up. I didn't see anything the first couple days, and then in one night I ended up getting 2 hogs.
Alright, so it's about 9 o'clock. They're going to be here any minute now to pick me up, so I'm going to go down and check out the pigs and see what we got. I don't know which one's the biggest. I thought the second one was a little bit smaller, but I've been looking at them, and I think that one might be a little bigger. But when they came in, at first it was a group of like 4, and I don't think they were very big. They ended up getting chased off by the first one that I shot. And then after I shot that one, I think it was an hour. And this other one came in checking that out, stood over it, smelling it and stuff. I shot that one, but yeah, let's go check this guy out. Alright, so that's the tree stand I was sitting in. The pigs are way out there. It's probably about 100 yards. Yeah, normally when we come out here, it's not that cold. Right now, this has been the warmest day since we've been here. Oh, geez, they're actually not that bad. Well, that's a boar right there. Oh, I didn't know that was a boar. That thing's huge. I didn't know that. That's sick. That one's not as big as I was thinking it was, but... Oh, that's a giant. I guess they're both boars. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I didn't know that was a boar. The teeth on that guy.
Yeah, I decided to go check them out and stuff, and when I was checking them out, I didn't realize that, I'd actually shot a pretty decent boar. The Oriole hog was actually a pretty big one. He had some good teeth on him. And the smaller one that I shot was actually a boar too. So I was pretty excited, we got some pictures and stuff. threw them into the side by side, and then went to camp and cleaned them up. it's just kind of neat that how the trip could go from, you know, seeing nothing the whole time, you know, nothing's really going on, it's slow, a couple guys at camp are seeing stuff and shooting stuff, and then one night it changed completely for me. I ended up getting 2. Not only did I get 2, but I saw a whole group before that, you know, I saw a whole bunch of pigs. Alright guys, so this is going to be the end of today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, don't be afraid to give this video a like, and while you're at it, maybe subscribe to this channel so you can watch more videos just like this. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you in the next one.